with Blue as my sidecaster, Fox Sims on the camp tonight, and we got a rousing game for you tonight. Intelligence versus Turbo Feeders. We're starting super late. We're stupid. Max hit record for 5 minutes. Nobody noticed. That's cool.
But we're good now, at least.
We're good now. We definitely weren't talking to nobody for 5 to 8 minutes.
It was 3.5. It's fine.
Well, I mean, we were recording, so, you know,
Yeah,
for the YouTubes.
I'll post it on the Twitch later. Don't worry.
Alrighty,
Alright, so
then.
Toaster's doing an R.
Could I get that fatty invite?
Oh my god.
Now
Why
that
do
I'm
you
friends?
need to be in here?
Hey, man, I can leave if you want. You can solo cast.
Yeah, can you invite him? I can't.
I did.
I don't have you invite him.
I invited him.
Alright, so we
Now
have
just
both
go back
R's
to
from
eating.
teams. Okay, here we go.
Yay.
Yay.
Here we go.
So what were the lineups again that we were talking about there?
Now arriving at Legion.
Oh yeah, I was talking about the lineup on Turbo Feeders. Toaster Cax as tanks, which makes sense to me.
Is that new?
We have Professor AJ Asian on DPS, which also makes sense. But we have Hefty playing support. Subbing for somebody. I don't know who.
Oh.
Yeah, I guess I don't really know either.
Then it's, you know, I'm not sure if people are like, you know, on like, you know, alternate accounts or like if they're new people. So I don't know. I don't know most people.
No one here is on an alt account.
Yeah, these are all the main accounts. It looks like.
Oh, really?
So I don't know who you're talking about.
I don't know.
Yeah,
Like I said, it's either they're on alts or I don't know who most of these people are. So you know.
How do you not know who most of these people are?
Well, I don't know who Caxi.
Show up.
I don't know who that is, and Lunchbox, and I mean, I have played with Professor AJ, I guess. Anyways,
getting right
the game
into
is
it.
starting.
How did no one playing Simstrat on this map?
Right?
Because they're boring. They're very old basic, okay?
Although they both have Torb.
Strange.
It's a Torb fight.
Oh!
It's gotta be a Torb circle.
Wow.
Oh, they're going into the arena. Here we go, boys.
Thank you.
Who will win?
I'm upset.
It's gotta be a Torb fight, yeah. Look, they're backing each other up. They're sitting
This is
down.
Scripted.
Alright, here we go.
I bet money on Shushi that I bet.
Oh, they're
A
pretty
legendary
close.
skin.
Oh, Sushi's got an extra shot. Oh no.
Boom.
Professor AJ.
Thank you kindly. Much obliged.
Well, and with that,
That's stupid.
looks like we've got 4% already down.
No, here's the bad part though. Now Hunter is now forced to stay on Torbjorn, and Professor AJ can swap to Farah and completely counter him. I love it.
Dodge. He could have just killed himself and then just respawned and then same timer.
Oh, I gave that prediction 30 seconds. Sorry, everyone in chat. You have exactly 30 seconds to predict who's going to win this one. Whoops. I'll just delete it. Return points. It was just a joke. How do I use the last? I wish I could just use the last prediction.
Yikes.
Yikes. Shushifu with the hammer kill. Oh my god, double hammer kill.
Yeah.
Lunchbox
showing off his
and
kills.
Cax. Yeah.
Hefty coming back in on that Lucio. Didn't get killed though.
This is what they've been practicing for the hour in their warm up.
A third hammer kill for Sushifu on Torbjorn. Very interesting strategies coming out.
If it works, it works, I guess.
Oh, we're gonna see that the side of intelligence gonna be coming back in. Still the same kind of lineup here. Oh, I'm sorry, not intelligence. The turbo feeders are gonna come in with the same kind of lineup.
Oh no!
Bang,
Ooh,
hammer.
Flame Chaser with the flat shatter. Gonna catch 3 or was that 2 or 3 in the front line there. It's gonna be enough for them to win that fight if nothing else. And
Sushifu with another hammer
Intelligence
kill.
looking pretty strong right here.
I gotta say, I don't usually like seeing the fire without a mercy, but when you're looking at the comp, you know, it's a Rhine Zarya, so you kind of have to run the Lucio. Ooh, yikes.
Hefty's gonna get the point here, and then immediately get blown up, I'm assuming. He's actually gonna solo beat to keep on. The FAR is there as well too. Lunchbox DJ is not gonna be able to get the point fast enough. The Barrage is gonna come out and hit nobody except for Shushifu. The perfect game is gone. Turret's gonna beat down. Massive shatter from Toaster Oven. He's not even gonna bother to touch though.
Yeah, just getting beamed down by that Thorp turret.
Imagine dying during this round
Very
at
interesting.
Sushi Food.
Well,
It's a
hopefully
feeder.
the meme comps are down now that they've gotten their memes out and shook it out.
I doubt it.
I would like to see turbo feeders not actually turbo feed.
Oh,
Be nice.
you
Yikes.
went there.
Sorry,
Yikes.
boys.
Yikes. SMH my head.
Shake my head, my head.
5, 4, 3.
We're gonna see brawl counts though, and
jeez.
in fact, we've got mirror lineups except we're opting for Baptiste and
Instead of
Moira
Moira.
as their main healers.
Yeah. These people watching Owl or something? Nerds.
Yeah, tryhards. We see two different approaches though.
Yeah. So AJ kind of getting pushed out here by Dark Slayer on the back end, while the rest of the other team is going to be fighting in the back end. Shujifuf is also on the other flank here, looking to take out a support. Not going to find them though, as Bronzesword is going to go down, and Flameshare is going to find Cax in the charge. Uh-oh.
Fight's kind of
And just-
devolving.
Yeah, it's a mess.
Yeah,
People are just all over the place right now. Looks like though, Turbo Feeders have the advantage here. Cax decides to just go ahead and off himself on the Baby Diva, going ahead and find that remake. Toaster Oven's going to go ahead and die here, back up. They're going to go ahead and reset. That's going to be another early fight win for Intelligence.
Well, a little unfortunate right there how that kind of went down. They got a little discombobulated when Toaster Oven died out first there. It looked like they lacked a little bit of focus. It looked like Cax and a couple other boys were flanking on the opposite side at the very beginning of that fight.
Yeah, Flameshare was, I think, he charged Cax and then died immediately, so I thought, like, it was gonna swim in their favor, but
Toaster had already
something must have
fallen.
happened.
Shattered to nothing.
Uh-oh.
High Noon does manage to demake Cax
The
there.
beat afterwards, though, that might be what they need. Actually, the double beat. Oh, what?
They're just
that
matching all
a-
their ults.
Is that a canceled High Noon? What happened to Bronzesword's High Noon?
I don't know. I mean, he got it eaten up, but
Was it eaten? It sounded like he never even
No.
charged it.
Stickmatza just got booped off by Hefty. I saw that. I think wait, how did he? He got booped into the rocks and then still died.
oh my god.
It's just so scrappy.
On the Doomfist.
Also, Dylan, your mic sounds a little silly.
Yeah, I was standing up for a second. I apologize.
Sorry.
So Intelligence still managing to hold the point with only 20% left to go. So Turbo Feeder's gonna have to make a strong purpose here. They only have 15 seconds now. They're kind of waiting around.
Yep.
I think Caxi just needs to get ulti and then try and do the cheese, but since they went from White Room, it doesn't really work anymore. Ooh,
Oh,
gets
reverse.
two with the shatter, but Stickmatza does have the pretty good beat, and then the High Noon.
Bronzesword could take the kill. One from the bomb of Cax, but I don't think that's going to be enough. Yeah, that's still going to be Turbo Feeders.
Intelligence.
Intelligence, sorry.
Just serving on the ball, trying to stall, gets
Oh
stuck.
no,
Yikes.
he gets
Yikes.
stuffed.
Yeah.
Gets mega stuffed.
Stunned, right clicked into charge. Hate to see it, hate to see it.
Play of the game.
Ooh, Brontosaur with the play the game. Canceling. Ooh, nice. Oh.
So that is gonna go to the way of Intelligence right there.
Mm-hmm.
I would say it was a pretty hefty win, seeing as Hefty's on the other team.
No, he didn't win though.
That's what I mean.
So fun, yeah, yeah. Yeah. Anyways,
Just the ha 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 ha.
Begin laugh.exe. Ha ha ha.
ha 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 ha.
But yes, intelligence looking pretty strong right there, even with meme comps and different things kind of going on there.
Yeah, I think it was just like just sort of individual outplays, and then I honestly like the Baptiste, but I guess Baptiste works really well when you have like when you're taking space and you can like put your lamp out and then you know have it up for a while. So like that's why I like it over the Moira, but like the Moira does have, you know, with their cooldowns, I don't know actually which one does more healing.
I mean, I think the Baptiste
Uh,
might not have as much like raw healing, and especially unoptimized. I think it might be a little bit more difficult for Baptiste to get the healing out. But I mean, you can't put away how strong Lamp is. I mean, Lamp can be used just yeeted and can turn a fight even through the amount of healing that Moira can do.
yeah, it might be just because I was like in third person, but like, I don't think I saw a single Baptiste window. So, uh, I don't know, like that's why I like Baptiste so much. Like the window is like immediate. You always get it. It's super fast to charge up, and then you know the lamp is always so useful. And then Moira, she has like, yeah, she has a fade, which is pretty much a lamp, but only for herself and a movement ability. And then she has like the orb that heals. But I think if you like look at like the orb versus you know shift for Baptiste, I think the shift is much better. So. I think you just need to play a little bit more together and focus on like target
You
calling.
just get target focus more.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the fights are kind of
I think there's a
devolving
lot of
quickly.
yeah. I think there's like a lot of charging from both teams and then not having their main tank in front of the yeah, very messy.
It's
They
tough
did
to
swap
say.
out Stack Monster.
Oh, it's stuck in
Oh, and
for
it's I think DDR Daikenkai. And then Brontosaurus switched over to
support.
support
It's a Trumpet
and then
Jesus
Trumpist
on
Jesus.
DPS. Yeah, interesting.
Mm.
Not quite. We're still saying. Joey gave me the most least sense. He's like, this guy for this guy, but also this guy for the other dude. And he's like,
Oh. Ah. Well, it is the best map in the game, King's Row.
yeah,
Ugh.
I can't believe it.
Wow, Lijiang Tower into King's Row, a shocker.
Wow, I've never seen these map before on this in this current economy.
Uh,
You know, just
In this
being
weather, whoa.
I don't know. I've switched off from being a hard Rhine one trick, you know. So I've been enjoying. I would rather play the Numbani with its dive. I think that's always super fun, but I don't know.
I don't
Just
mind King's
gotta.
Row. I feel it's a little not fun because we play it every week and we watch it every week. You know, like
Yeah, I
there's
know.
no reason to practice any other hybrid map because you know that we're gonna play King's Row.
Yeah,
Yeah, and like the thing is, it's either
but if it plays to your team's strength,
True.
yeah, that is true.
There are definitely
It's
more
just
Reinhardt players than there are like Monkey players.
mm-hmm.
yeah. I think it's just like you know, Kings Row. You're gonna play Brawl. It's just the default, and it's such an easy comp to play. It's Reinhardt Zarya, and it's like everybody loves Reinhardt Zarya to play Reinhardt Zarya, right? But then you know, just like watching it over and over and over again, it's like, ah,
It's
oh shoot,
fun.
here we go
Shut up.
again.
Negative ninnies.
It is fun. I mean, I know that as the Reinhardt player, I still enjoy this map when it gets picked. I'm like, hell yeah, it's all about me.
Oh
now.
yeah, no. Like
You know,
when you're playing, hell yeah. When you're watching,
little snoozy. Yeah. That's all right.
Nope,
You know.
not unless one team rolls.
That's true. If one
I
team
mean,
is
I mean,
rolling, that's cool.
I think both team rolling on offense is always super fun to watch.
I like to watch it, especially. I think the first DPS picks are really important on this map because they kind of set the tone how you want to play it. Like you can see,
Hmm.
there's all kind of different, theories on what to go with for your first attack on King's Row and your first defense. Like, do you come out double snipers? Do you come out with one sniper? Do you go full brawl with
Now
Mei?
entering
Do you play Sim
King's
Bastion?
Row.
Like, there's like so many like viable options.
My friend, one of my teammates, on my uni team, they're just like, "Oh guys, just play Bastion, man. Just trust me. Just play Bastion. I got the perfect tech, I got perfect strat for all maps. Just play Bastion, man." And we're just like, "No, just no, Pod, shut up."
Sounds like you don't trust people who play Bastion, and you're wrong.
No,
Perfect
he's not
option
he's
too.
not even the one who's playing Bastion, and he's begging for it. I don't. He's a Lucio player.
Ready for battle.
What if he's got a really great strat?
Whenever like in scrims, whenever we're like playing Kings Row for fun, we always like, fine, it's offense, so we can do the sim Bastion strat, like fine, we'll get it. Oh my god,
You
it's
know what I
so
also saw
dumb.
is in on this one, Thick Boy Choi. Coming in on the Hanzo there for intelligence.
Mm. Ooh,
With Shuchifu.
for me, I do like the Diva, but I don't like the Hanzo just because you don't have
Four,
the combo, right?
two,
So I think
No,
a Mei would be
correct.
better here.
attack
Just because, like, Mei on King's Row, the ulti's just all-encompassing, all-powerful.
Yeah. You can usually flex your hit scan player over into Hanzo, and it's generally okay as well. But-
For Brawl, especially in this meta, I think McCree is like a must pick. So, they are taking the fight at statue instead of.
Yep.
Oh,
Interesting.
Whew.
Since this map is easy to play, like if you're not good great at Hanzo, you can still play this map pretty easy.
Yeah.
Just so close quarters.
Yeah,
There's
it's
nowhere
so
to really
short.
move.
And because there's so many places that you can jump up to, I think he gets a lot of value in
Well-
this.
that Mana Ward just got absolutely annihilated, and then after that, I think Professor AJ just
I think
got easy pickings.
Flame Chaser played that really well. He went into the mini room and it was just swinging around the corner. He only took one step out, swung and cleaved into like 4 people, and then just rinsed and repeated. I mean, it was really working for him. It was good
Yeah,
run
and
time.
especially with the Baptiste heal, it's like AOE, so even if it wasn't, I think it got nerfed a little bit, but it still does its job. Don't have to put the Baptiste in danger. Ooh, they're trying to take high ground, and then there's a Diva and a Baptiste. Ooh, I don't like.
I like this play by Turbo Features, but they gotta do something. They gotta get that Reinhardt in position. Either go under
They
or-
needed a Lucio in order to. What?
Mm.
both windows coming out. Mr. AJ does get the upper hand though on their Baptiste, so
Ooh, Flame Chase gets Leaky Papaya, but. Turbo Feeders? Yeah, Turbo Feeders does have the control over point and is getting free. Ooh, nice shatter by Flame Chaser. Is it enough though?
Oh,
I think
Professor
it
AJ
is.
going on
Ooh.
a famous flank on the side there. Very interesting. He does get the kill on
Shushi
Shushi with the coward, yeah.
Calls him a coward because he stunned him.
Flashbang. Yeah. Says Shushi the king of fucking being a coward.
Nonsense.
The number of times he's killed me on this fucking map playing McCree by stun right clicking me is innumerable.
Ooh, oh
There comes a
no.
multi combo. It's too much damage just to overcome.
I think the play by Turbo Feeders going
Oof.
on the high ground was really good, but I think they should have just windowed the high ground so that their DPS and their supports can, use it without like endangering themselves, and then their tanks can just like move up and then fight.
It was a little
But-
unfortunate there. I mean, Hefty, I guess either well, he takes a headshot there, so he can't fight. But in the previous fight, I mean, he maybe had enough if he could have gotten his Transcendence going in there to maybe take that damage. But I think he was coming back from the spawn or something wild.
Yeah,
Honestly,
Brontosaur. But yeah.
I was gonna say I'm not really sure about the Zen pick. Like you're going for like a poke comp, I guess, because you got Sigma. But if you're going to a poke comp, don't you want to lean all the way into it?
Yeah. Yeah. If you are going brawl, you really do want to do the
Second
whole.
headshot by Thick Boy Choi on Hefty.
Ooh, everything gets eaten.
Oh,
Very
no.
unfortunate bomb placing. I think they just didn't. I think Dark Slayer didn't press shift or did they get
Doesn't
DMAC or
seem to
something?
matter.
Yeah.
I don't know how he got DMEG, but either way, it looks like they're just gonna clean up for the side of intelligence. Hefty cannot get dinked at the beginning of these fights. He's held his transcendence for the entire time.
Ooh, that is harsh. Yeah.
Um,
Big Boy
I
Choi
mean-
almost gets right clicked by Zan, but is safe.
Toaster for making a play. It forces the lamp from Brontosaur. They've got to kill that Baptiste. Oh no. Oh no.
No.
Didn't save his Reinhardt. Shushifu on the flank, just standing still and shooting. Hefty trying to take him out. Leaky Papaya falls, though can't get enough damage in with the Junkrat. Got to play on the high ground, so Intelligence is going to hold them down to a tick and a half. Yikes.
Complete.
Whew. That is.
Turbo
Yeah.
feeders are turbo feeding.
Score
Yep. I mean, maybe I agree with the Zen
0.
just wanting the Discord orb for quicker picks.
Sure.
But you only need one, right? Like one or two quick picks. But him getting doinked, like Thick Boy Choi was laying it down thick for
Yeah,
sure.
he was. He was laying pipe on Hefty right there.
Wait, wasn't Leaky Papaya playing Junkrat?
Leaky Papaya
Mhm.
was, yeah.
Yeah. No.
I mean, I can see why, because if you're trying to spam shields and stuff like that, and the same thing with you're trying to use the Discord orb, right? But you got to get your value. If the value's not coming in, then
I mean, I really don't like hybrid comps because like you're half-assing two different things, right? So like I like the Sigma I understand because like if you're not really comfortable on the Diva, the Sigma has more utility, but doesn't do things as well as Diva, right? Like he has the eat, he has an extra shield, does a shit ton of damage, has stun. So like tank, fine, that's okay, I think. But like the Zenyatta, yeah, that's more of a poke, and when you're running Rhine,
yeah. I mean, if you
especially
can't
if you're not getting the value from the Zen, right? Like he got picked every single fight, I think, first pick. So it's kind of just like at that point, just play Zen. Just give him the
You mean-
speed, let your
get,
team
oh, Lucio. Yeah, play
do everything.
Lucio.
Yeah, sorry, whatever I said.
Yeah, don't pick Zen. Just pick Zen, obviously.
Oh yeah, sorry. The Lucio, I'm sorry.
Mr. AJ does get zoned out there by the double Ash picks. So he's got to be really careful. He's half health. He's like literally one, so he needs to find some healing. Hefty is also
Pretty
very
good
low.
anti.
Big Boy Choi coming in hot with that Hanzo. Okay.
Sheesh. Another headshot. Oh gosh.
Man of War was feeling really pressured, so he charged out of the small room, left himself vulnerable. And Intelligence is going to take this pretty easily.
Yeah, that's
Asian
probably
music
it.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
Unless Hefty plays the most cracked Ana play of his life.
This is my friend Hefty.
Unfortunate.
He's single, by the way. And he's cracked at Ana. Unfortunately,
Yeah.
he wasn't cracked enough, so Intelligence is going to take that map pretty quickly, pretty handily.
Yeah, I don't, honestly, like on the side of the defense, they always like I don't know. They're very the Reinhardt's very aggressive and just like pushes to statue. Like I never do that because like well I don't know. I just know that you can get just absolutely rocked, right? So I always like force the rotation back onto like back through hotel and then recontest. But yeah, I don't know.
I mean, I don't mind the play to go around the statue when you're playing a poke comp. I think it's a little different. Like if it's a Mei comp when you're trying to go fast, you got to be careful because when you're playing, especially against a Junkrat, you don't want to play in the apartment building. That's a scary place to be in. But those poke comps, they're trying to open up their sight lines a little bit more. I mean, I understand the reasoning, but I don't think they executed it very well.
Yeah.
Because you can go around that statue, you can play in the mini room and try and poke a little further, but your DPS need to be up on that high ground. They should have taken theater and be, raining down on them. I don't think you want to keep your Junkrat and your Hanzo on the low ground just shooting, across the way hoping something happens. Because you're gonna take too much poke in the chokes, and there's not enough hard cover.
Too much poke in the choke.
Someone, yeah, patent that one for me.
So we're going to be going to an escort mask. Excuse me.
Escort mask. You mean
Yeah,
escort muzzle.
What's the pool?
Escort
What's the pool?
map Picks
Junkertown,
or
Rialto,
Route 66.
66. So Junkertown, I hate. Rialto, bad map. Route 66 is probably the best one in this one.
Excuse
Junkertown's the
me.
best map of those three.
Yeah,
You're an
Blue.
idiot.
What the fuck did you just say? You said the two Junkertown geniuses. You
Yeah,
think
hold
that
on. Can you,
Junkertown is shit?
can you
Yeah,
go back?
Junkertown is dog. What
Oh
do you
my.
mean?
All right, let's see. Good thing I'm the commissioner. Let's see.
Yeah,
Checking
we've
into
already
the
removed
server
him from the
settings.
channel, so
Yeah,
we've already removed him.
unfortunate.
There will not be such slander here.
Yeah.
And if he says it again, I'll kick him for real. Don't test me.
Hey. There is a reason
Don't
why
test
wasn't
me.
from the map pool. Hmm?
Well, I gotta write my error report so that when someone complains, like, "Hey, where's Blue?" I don't know. He left the server.
I'm just saying.
Anyway, so hopefully they're going to Junkertown. I want to see some exciting gameplay.
Oh, they said Rialto.
Ah,
Wait, really? Yikes.
I don't mind Rialto. It's okay for me. I feel like it's one of those maps that has some like little cheesy moments, and you have to play in the same
Well,
spots. But
They're defending first, so they want that first chance to defend on bridge and hold
That's
for
true.
a long time.
hold it quick, yeah,
Yep.
that makes sense. 'Cause it is the fastest early stop. Like Junkertown's hard to stop through that first point. Route 66, they're gonna at least make it up in or right near Earl's.
Yeah, I mean, Rialto just has a lot of defense favored spots. And so if they can win if they can win the first fight or the fight where you need to, like on like point 2 or point 3, it's just kind of like you're never gonna break the hold unless some miracle happens. Like first point, bridge. I like bridge is a really bad spot to hold unless you're cheesing. You have a Lucio, just you're red shelling or redditing or whatever, and then you have the actual defense spot of like the two corners. As long as you don't let the payload move past those corners, it's kind of just like, oh, how are we supposed to stop?
Yeah, I mean, I think on Rialto, you have to take control of that building, right? So on defense, you hold it high, and then you hold the little back corner, and you force them to try to walk into you, especially if you're gonna play a Reinhardt comp. Otherwise, it's too easy to like. You can even play monkey on this map. Just stand on the top, zap down, and you can hold it real easy from the top there.
Mhm.
You just drop bubble and zappy. Zarya bubbles you, zappy. You
Yep.
know.
And if you're ever unsafe, you just back into that doorway.
Yeah, you're like, oops, oh, hi healers, and then you're good to go.
Oh.
So it'll be
I
interesting.
don't
to
know.
see
I
if
don't think I've
do
seen Winston's
have-
that much. I think.
a lot of changes though. Lunchbox,
Oh, yeah.
DJ, and Manowar now being the tanks here for the side of Turbo Feeders. Toaster going to put himself on support with Hefty and Agent Man and Professor Agent moving to DPS. Flame Chaser in the same spot, but putting Brontosaur off of support onto off tank, I believe, with him. Thick Boy Choi Shushifoof on DPS and Trumpetius and Steck Monster on that support role. So we'll have to see how this changes things up here.
Oh, they do go with the Winston, and there is the Reinhardt.
Defense opting for the pharmacy on this,
Ooh,
big open area. Closed
I
space,
hope this
looking
doesn't go
for boots
through.
into the holes.
Yeah, I
Well-
think it definitely worked. There's enough buildings to fly around to find cover, and there's some scary places that you don't want to get booped off of. You just need to break those bridges though right now.
And if Shushifu
Hefty is
isn't-
switching good.
isn't cranked on
McEasy.
The McCrizzle.
McCree, they'll get a lot of value here. Are they holding close? What are they doing? They're so far back right now.
Yeah, I'm not really sure. They've got a very interesting little setup going here. We got Man of War up close with the McCree, then the Pharmacy shooting over the top, but Hefty's playing extremely far sight line.
Let them
I
push
think
up
I think
pretty
this is
far
okay.
here.
Lunchbox should be like on one of the high grounds, so you can easily zap. Yeah, and then Man of War just steps a little. Like I don't know.
That's what I was going to say is I was expecting that to happen immediately because he steps up and tries to man up against Flame Chaser.
Yeah,
But Flame Chaser has a Zarya, and you don't win that fight
no,
at all.
Not without an off tank that can provide more peel for you.
Yeah, that's why I wanted him to play the corner.
Yeah.
Like Man of War play corner and then Winston play up top. You can't invest everything into such a close quarter because you want the Pharah to poke away and then I don't know. Like I said, I don't like hybrid comps.
Seems that Shushuf is cracked on the creep.
Yeah, taking care of all the people that he needs
Rhino
to.
gets.
Woo! Asian
Yeah,
Music
Reinhardt's
Man does
gonna
get the
push him
poop.
off.
He wants to quick Choi. He doesn't have his mercy with him, so he's vulnerable. Look at McCree on the top.
Oh, Flash right click. What a play! What a play!
Ooh,
smart.
shatter from Manowar.
He's gonna die though.
Stave him off for a bit here. Barrage,
Wait,
close range, is actually going to find three.
Three, wow. They turned it. And they didn't lose a point. Even after that wild Shushifu flank.
Yeah. I mean, what it is, they named Manowar, and Intelligence was just like, maybe we just don't engage. And they all kind of just backed up. Like, I think 5v1, they should have just ran in there, booped the Reinhardt, displaced them. You have a Junkrat, right? Like, just run into him and try to blow him up and get him out of the way. You only had to push the cart like a quarter of a meter at that point, so why give up that easily?
You're going to see the high noons coming up from Professor Ager. He does get one. They trade out a Reinhardt for it.
They've lost their Reinhardt. This is huge here, but the purple and
There's a
Flame
pretty
Chaser.
big anti though. They're trying to do the. Oh
It's
no!
going to be up to the DPS now for the side of Turbo Feeders.
Yeah, you really can't res in front of a McCree.
Brontosaur lives with absolutely one health. Unfortunate right there. Now they're gonna try to keep it rolling here. Thick Boy Choi gets the headshot on the Pharah.
Whew.
Ouch.
No Reinhardt with them yet. Flame Chaser's following back up here. They're catching them early as they come out of the spawn, though. Let's see if they find any extra picks here. They're
staying
moving
low. They're
quick,
gonna keep
too.
chasing
They're
them down.
running at him. Said Reinhardt be damned. We're going to high noon. We're going to walk at him. Break shields. Now Flame Chaser is here now, too, so. Oh, my word. And they find two. Shatter from Amber's only going to find one, though. Flame Chaser's going to find the charge.
Oh, can't believe
Oh,
it.
my word.
I-
Intelligence is rolling with all the momentum in the world right now.
Yeah. Turbo Feeders are gonna
Turbo
have to
Feeders,
switch
they
something.
gotta just group up. They just got like conga line to death for like 2 minutes straight right there.
2 points.
I think not only is it execution of comp, but I just think it's just a comp diff. Honestly, there's it's so too many different moving parts for the side of
They
Turbo
don't
Feeder.
push in fast enough, and they just give them the point again. I will say though,
Another high noon.
when your Pharah is dying to the McCree who seems to be cracked, maybe it's time to give up the pharmacy comp.
Yeah.
Because
A lot of
the Hanzo's
resources.
not the one you should not be worrying about. He's the one who's probably going to miss all his shots on you. But if he's the one who's been finding the picks, that's
he is
even
gonna
more
switch.
worrisome. Because you know Shushifu has been hitting those shots anyways. But go over to the Tracer now, yeah.
Yeah, I think that's a
But
good
even
call.
then, Tracer.
I think
into
Professor
McCree is gonna
AJ
be a
just
little bit rough,
rolled
too.
into the fire strike. Yikes! Oh, that's so unfortunate.
Big grab,
Another
but
grab.
That's all they're gonna need. There's just no one there to back him up.
Yep.
They don't need to. I mean, they don't need to do anything too crazy right there. He's just swinging continually. When that Zarya is that high of a charge, that brawl comp is so hard to shut down. The BM shatter. Rez gonna get killed again. They invested in Nano though in the McCree, but he doesn't get anything. Oh, 2-man shatter. Dies immediately. Tech Monster does use the beat.
Yeah,
So they're
and
gonna
I'll
sustain.
give credit to the comp difference, but Intelligence just had all the fucking momentum in the world there.
Yeah, they didn't slow
But
down.
they didn't slow down once.
Yeah, it like I know we're making the joke of turbo feeders, turbo inting, but like they kind of just did that the entire game, entire like defense. They didn't group up once, and literally just got like took really poor fights when they were not grouped, nor were they ready or like any good places to hold. They just kind of
Well,
like
they almost always had one of their players picked first.
Right.
It was
Yeah.
Asian, like the Pharah going down, or one of the random supports in the back just getting doinked by the McCree in the distance. And I know it's hard to pull that card sometimes where you've lost one. You just say, okay, everyone, we have to back up. that's lots of, that takes a lot of discipline.
Right.
So
Attackers incoming.
Yeah,
Well-
I think everything kind of fell when they were getting chased through the first spawn, and I think instead of trying to contest that, they should just like leave, regroup, and then if they did that, they would be able to get a pretty good fight on second. But then they didn't do that; they were getting chased, and then uh, Intelligence literally just used ulti, cleaned up the fight, got a clean fight, and then for some reason Turbo Feeders still didn't group up properly, and then
Turbo Feeders
Thing
here
happened.
doing the double sniper though, hoping to find a couple picks here early.
Including
The
Hogs,
Hanzo
so
and
pick-based
the
comp.
Widow.
a very picky comp. Ooh.
Yeah. But I mean, again, all they need is one shot, right?
Yep.
Shuchi
Yeah.
Foof is crouch
Hiding.
walking up these stairs, waiting until they push up further. I'm assuming he wants to look for the supports. He wants to find Hefty.
So he just gets
Decides,
spotted.
okay. He decides, okay, maybe I should just help my team. Walks back down, starts actually taking shots.
Lunchbox DJ was successful. He
He
got
does
two,
find
two
the
of
optic.
those.
That's actually huge.
Yeah, that's really big.
If they just man
push
up
in
and
a
fight
shield.
this Reinhardt, yeah, they can man up and fight this Reinhardt right now.
There's the kill as well. Asian Music Man.
But again, they do only have these double snipers, so they're going to have to rely on the Storm Arrows of Professor AJ and the quick kind of shots here for most of their medium DPS.
Lunchbox
Because
DJ.
Asian Music Man still having to shoot to a shield and a DM here. There we go, they find their speed. Oh no, but the Shatter's going to stop their momentum for a second. But I don't think it's still going to be enough. It's just Brontosaur left, he's demeched.
I think it's a good swap though from Brontosaur. I think a little bit underrated right there, but switching from Zarya to Diva to take care of double snipers, I think that's a really great play. Suffer a little bit against the pig, but
Yeah.
Huh.
being able to get
Yeah.
to the opposite side and being able to DM the hook combo from the pig. is really
And
strong.
you know what? And they take first point faster than Intelligence did,
Yeah.
so they
Yeah.
really found their comp here. The problem is that Brontosaur gets caught spawning bad. So does Shujifu, but I don't think they quite actually notice him there.
Why are you killing? Just let her.
Oh no, the sights come out. Asian Music Man trying to look for a headshot here. Not going to find it. The dragons come out from across the hotel, trying to split the team up. It kind of gets the Shujifu is kind of pushed off in the back. But the rest of the team's fighting on cart here. They're going to need that extra DPS up in the front though.
Asian Music Man does
Coalescence
fall.
comes through and Lunchbox DJ just gets obliterated. Shatter finds two in the back, but does not find the Reinhardt. Just gonna
Whoa.
charge him off the map. Says, "Screw your nano, come swim with me, bro."
That was crazy. Did you see how that Lucio took
Yeah.
that bounce? It, like, that was wild.
Brontosaur kind of dives on to Hefty there, but Hefty's able to kind of push him away. It's interesting.
Ooh, Asian Music Man does.
Hefty
Get
trying
his
to
revenge.
duel a diva right now. Finds asleep, calling for backup.
He's screaming desperately, please God.
Diva's got no DM, and we have double snipers fighting a diva right now, and they're not winning this fight. They finally do get the DMEC on a Brontosaur in the back, and he does go down.
What a wild little sequence right there.
The momentum slowed down a little bit, but ooh, the pick on the Hefty might be what they need here for the defense. Intelligence. Flame Chaser waiting around the corner. Hash Shatter. He's planning for a round the corner quick shatter. Watch this. Boom. Oh, he didn't do it. That's the first time
Nah,
I've
he
seen
already-
him walk around a corner. Oh, and not immediately shatter. He almost always does that. But Lunchbox DJ just gonna be ulting there, and Shushifu's just gonna shoot about 8 charged shots into the back of his head to finally take him out.
That was really good discipline by Flame Chaser. He knew that there was already 2 down, so there's no need to like invest his ulti. Now he has. They have 6 right now, so you can just pick. Oh my gosh. Brontosaur gets Hefty too. Shushi does get Toaster Oven. Yeah, it's just kind of.
So now they gotta figure out how they're gonna get across. They wait for sights. How are we gonna get across, boys?
Yeah.
Think, Mark,
Since
think.
now, yeah, since Intelligence has all the space, like Shushifu has the advantage over Asian
Oh,
Music
they-
Man.
They left Hefty behind though.
Music Man taking this angle all the way over in the courtyard on the far left, trying to find a quick pick. Flame Chaser gets torn up on the front when he pushes in. Asian Music Man's going to find Thick Boy Choi as well, too. Fujifu's not able to find the other pick, though. But the rest of the team's already pushed past and is fighting on cart.
Not
Yeah.
sure. This is crazy play.
Fujifu's
Brontosaur-
fighting someone in the back, but
Yeah, Brontosaur
His
and
team
Thick Boy
actually
was
find-
on.
Oh. There's
they find a way
legitimately
back in.
2
Flame
fights.
Chaser goes down, though. Now it's just two tanks fighting on point. What happened there?
There's like
They were fighting on bridge for so long, and then suddenly half of
yeah.
Turbo Feeders were on cart, and half their team was still in the back.
My camera angle isn't wide enough to catch both fights at the same time. Come on, boys, play together.
Yeah. So I was watching the back fight. So I think the Hanzo and the Ana were cut out.
Oh, they snuck it!
Oh! Toaster Oven goes, ta-ha!
I can't believe it.
Victory!
And Professor AJ with the headshot to clean up Stack. What a...
And Shushu Foof is fucking tilted because they played those last two fights so well. And Toaster Oven just jumps over the wall.
Zoink.
Irky DJ
He
beats.
said,
Moves
hippity
at 1
hoppity.
meter.
This card is now my property.
Yeah.
And just puts it in.
Good lord. Professor AJ playing on this crazy angle here. By himself is going to get run down by the Reinhardt. Flamechaser's going to take him out, but there's a Nano on the Mana War. Also just swinging violently at the rest of the team. Actually going to find Flamechaser as he pushes in here.
What kind of
Looks like they are going to kind of stabilize here because Brontosaur's in the back line killing the rest of their team.
I have no idea what the hell.
These
to
fights are
look at.
wild. Me either. Just zoom out really far and just go up into the sky and see if you
Yeah.
catch what's happening.
Look at all
I've
the
already been
wireframe.
doing that.
Yeah.
So sights are going to be used here.
I hate going first person, so I've
Oh.
always been third person. But like this specific game, third person just doesn't cut it. I need to be in like the VOD review thing, you know, where you can literally just go, like.
Oh, a bomb toss in that room. Not going to find
Doesn't
anyone.
get
The
anybody.
Shatter's going to find
Oh.
3. The
Woohoo!
hook's going to stop Flamechaser from swinging too much more, and a whole hog's going to get the rest of them. A dragon is coming from all the way back in Street Space. It's going to look for a little bit of value. Maybe it's going to find Thick Boy Chair on the back end. Is going to be able to escape. Asian Music Man, stun right clicking Trummer
Oh,
just
he's
all the way
doing
back
it.
at spawn.
Hefty
Asian
pushing
Music
forward.
Man was just I think it was a right click reload, reload
Roll
flash,
right.
like flash right click, roll right click into reload right click. Oh my god.
Pulling a full to France style. Classic. Shushifoof gets the kill on the, or helps secure the kill on the Man of War with a flash over the head, and because the flashbang comes out so quickly, come on Reinhardt, why isn't your reaction time that fast?
It's less reaction and more like predicting. You're just like, I
I
see
mean-
you, okay, tilt it, you know?
The problem is that Shushifoof is on the corner. He can't look there.
Oh, well, never mind. I'm just saying, like, usually it is,
Yeah, usually you gotta predict it.
yeah, usually it's not like a reaction, because, especially if
this
he's,
is-
like, right up.
Last fight territory here. Attackers are going to have Nano, Dragons, and Shatter. The defense only has the Reaper ult from Thick Boy Choi,
Oh my god.
who's in the back line and gets taken down. Brontosaurus also down as well, too. The defense has to back up. They got to be careful here.
Asian Music Man, right clicking, rolling.
Steck Monster going to do his best to hold point here. He's doing an incredible job. They haven't even really touched him yet once. The high noon sneak in the back from Shifu is not going to be enough. The Shatter's going to hit Thick Boy Choi. Thick Boy Choi, wake up! You got to ult. He gets killed. And suddenly, oh no, the charge from Fencer's going to find Manowar. The Shatter's going to find him as well too. They could take out Manowar here. This could be the end for the defense.
Asian
There's
Music
still
Man,
2 left. The hiding for
Gotta
Asian
be
Music
big.
Man. Hold your shield. Oh my god, he held it the right second. Holy shit. That was the second he pulled the trigger, Flame Chaser's shield came up. The beat gets stopped by Flame Chaser's hammer, and
Oh
finally
my
the Death Blossom's
God.
going to come out. But he's purpled. And it's just a Tracer and the supports left here on the attack. And Intelligence pull a win, honestly, out of their ass.
yeah, they shouldn't have gotten that
Holy
one.
moly, Stick Monster lived for so long. The only ult they had left in that fight gets slept as he tries to jump in. Luckily on the back end, Flame Chaser catches Manowar as he comes out of the spawn door, gets enough for Shatter, and turns and finds the last little bit of help they need. And then, on top of that, he cancels the beat that was going to be the health for the rest of the attackers to push in by killing the Lucio in midair with one last Reinhardt swing. Fantastic barrage from Asian Music Man earlier as well, too. Good lord.
The only word that
That's
comes
gonna
to
be-
mind is just.
That's going to be a 3-0 win on the night for Intelligence.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Had a really
Fantastic
good
plays
game.
for them. Looking very sharp as an entire team. Lots of momentum. That hour and a half they spend warming up every day before the game is working out for them.
Sheesh.
Practice makes perfect.
Yeah, very interesting.
Well,
Turbo Feeder's looking
shit.
just a little disorganized with a lot of their comps and stuff, and their decisions on on where they want to go, what they want to play, and how they're going to execute those comps.
Well, they didn't have they had Hefty in as a sub. I still don't remember who they're missing.
I don't know who they're missing either.
It's probably a very important member of their team. Let me go look at it. I think it's Biggie Twig, isn't it?
No, he was.
It might be
playing
Biggie Twig.
He should have been playing last night. He was also out though.
Oh, who are they missing? Turbo Feeders. Wilsonator.
Wilsonator is their highest
That's a
SR support.
That's a bit of a difference.
Yeah.
Why did they choose
Yeah.
Hefty? I
Yeah, why
Hefty
did they
played
choose
well.
Hefty?
Not to like poop on Hefty. Hefty played well, but that's a big difference.
I think
and
I don't know.
just a role mismatch, kinda.
Yeah.
I understand if he was like, you know, subbing for tank or DPS, but like I don't think I've known him for support. I could be wrong.
And
but-
Hefty's such a good in-game leader, and a lot of times it can be tough to be an in-game leader as a support and coming in as a sub. It's hard to be like, hey, tanks,
Yeah.
go over here. You know.
Yeah.
Lamau,
Yeah,
dude.
yeah.
How does chat fuck this up?
What do you mean?
10 like someone put 9,000 points into the turbo feeders winning.
Yeah.
Nick Graz dumped 10 total points into intelligence winning, and then is that you, Dan? Dan, did you vote for the wrong team and get screwed? You gave Nicholas Graz 9,000 points. He donated. He voted for intelligence with 10 points and just won 9,000.
Oh my god.
That's like the first time we did the prediction thing where like everyone voted one team and McStupid Head voted the other team with like 30 points and
Yeah.
won like 36,000 channel points.
What the fuck?
Good lord. All right. Well, tomorrow's game, I believe, has been moved around a bit. It still will be Doctors in the Hallway versus the Wambulance
That's me.
coming
I'm
in
Doctor.
tomorrow night.
Doctor?
Let me double check here. I believe that game is at 9:30.
9:30, okay.
Is that 9:30 Eastern or 9:30 Central? They
Oh,
didn't
fuck,
say.
I think Eastern.
They didn't say.
For whatever reason, most of our teams like to go by
9:30 Eastern, so 8:30
Eastern.
Central, 9:30 Eastern tomorrow night. We'll have those two teams playing with our casters. I believe it's going to be Mr. Flame Chaser doing producing with Nicholas Graz and Charles. I believe Charles is out, so there will be someone else in there. But tune in again tomorrow for some more games. Mimi Overwatch League. Again, this has been Iron Brew with Blue in the casting booth and Foxham on the cams. I hope you all have a wonderful night. Goodbye.
Bye.